In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to tap into the same divine power that Jesus used for miracles. This isn't theory or wishful thinking. It's a proven method that combines ancient wisdom with quantum science to help you manifest your desires faster than ever before. You'll learn how to remove every block holding you back from abundance and access a universal force that responds to your every request. The best part? This power is already within you, just waiting to be activated. Let me show you how. In a hidden manuscript recently uncovered in Jerusalem, scientists found something that confirms what Jesus demonstrated 2,000 years ago. A universal force so profound it challenges our understanding of human potential. But the most extraordinary part isn't the power itself. It's what happens when ordinary people learn to access it, behind closed doors. Quantum physicists and theological researchers are discovering that this force doesn't just exist in ancient texts. It's actively shaping reality around us, influencing every moment of your life whether you realize it or not. Think about this. When Jesus turned water into wine, multiplied loaves and fishes from nothing, healed the sick and raised the dead, was he using some unique divine gift? Or was he tapping into something that exists within all of us? The answer will challenge everything you thought you knew about your own capabilities. Through the revolutionary insights of Dr. Ernest Holmes and cutting-edge research, we've uncovered what truly sets certain people apart. Those rare individuals who seem to manifest their desires effortlessly, who overcome impossible odds, who achieve what others call miracles. And it's not what most people think. You see, what made Jesus different wasn't special access to divine power. It was his complete acceptance and surrender to a force that's available to everyone, including you, right where you are, right now. Imagine discovering a hidden frequency within you, one that, once activated, could illuminate your existence in ways that defy conventional understanding. This isn't mystical speculation. It's a practical approach backed by both ancient wisdom and quantum mechanics. Dr. Holmes revealed something both simple and profound, a universal power for good, greater than our understanding, yet accessible to each of us. What's extraordinary is that we can connect with it and use it in every aspect of our lives. Consider this. When you flip on a light switch, you're not just performing a mechanical action, you're actually accessing a fundamental law of the universe, electricity, a power that responds instantly to your intention. But here's the mind-bending part. This simple gesture only scratches the surface of what's really possible. Every breakthrough in science and technology is nothing more than discovering and channeling forces that have always been present. We didn't create electricity, we learned how to use it. And now, we're about to uncover an even more powerful force waiting within you. But before I reveal the 3 keys to activating this power, you need to understand the shocking reason why most people fail to manifest their desires, even when they think they're doing everything right. What you're about to learn explains why some achieve miraculous results while others remain trapped in limitation. Imagine discovering a hidden equation so powerful. It could decode the very fabric of creation. Ancient mystics called it the Word. Modern physicists call it the unified field theory. But what if they're both describing the same fundamental force? When Jesus said, "It is done unto you," he wasn't sharing a comforting platitude. He was revealing the operating system of the universe itself, a divine algorithm that responds to every thought, every belief, every vibration you emit. Here's where modern science intersects with ancient wisdom. Just as your smartphone's operating system processes every tap and swipe, this universal intelligence processes every thought and intention. But unlike technology, this system has infinite processing power. Think of it like electricity flowing through your home. You don't need to understand the complex physics of electrical current to flip a switch and light up a room. Similarly, this divine power doesn't require complete understanding to be activated. It requires alignment. But here's what most spiritual teachers get wrong. This power isn't just waiting to be discovered. It's already operating in your life, right now, responding to your deepest beliefs with mathematical precision. Every experience you're having is a direct output of this divine computation. When Dr. Holmes decoded this system, he found something remarkable. The power doesn't discriminate between big or small requests. Just as gravity acts equally on a feather and a boulder, this divine force responds to every sincere petition with the same infinite potential. Consider this mind-bending truth. Jesus didn't say, "It will be done unto you someday." He said, "It is done unto you." Present tense. This means the power isn't working on some distant timeline. It's computing your reality in real time, moment by moment. Scientists studying consciousness have recently discovered that our thoughts create measurable waves in the quantum field. But 2,000 years ago, Jesus already knew this when he said, "According to your faith, be it unto you." He was describing the precise mathematical relationship between belief and manifestation. This divine algorithm operates through two essential protocols. First, the divine being, a living, loving presence that permeates all existence. Second, the law of good, a cosmic framework that responds to faith and belief with unfailing accuracy. But here's the critical piece most people miss. This power isn't just a force you can use, it's the very essence of who you are. And what happens when you truly grasp this truth will transform everything you thought you knew about manifestation. The faith protocol reveals itself through patterns so precise, they'll make you question every limit you've ever accepted as real. Two blind men once approached Jesus seeking healing. But instead of immediately restoring their sight, he asked them a peculiar question. "Do you believe that I am able to do this?" Their answer would reveal something profound about the mechanics of divine power. What happened next challenges everything we think we know about faith. When they answered yes, Jesus touched their eyes and said something extraordinary. "According to your faith, let it be done to you." Instantly, their sight was restored. But here's the mind-bending part. Was it Jesus' power that healed them, or did their unwavering belief activate something deeper within themselves? Modern neuroscience is uncovering something remarkable about the power of absolute conviction. Consider the placebo effect. When patients absolutely believe they're receiving healing medicine, their bodies physically respond, producing measurable biological changes. This isn't imagination. It's the faith protocol in action, demonstrating how belief literally reshapes reality. The word "according" holds a hidden key. It suggests an exact mathematical correlation between your deepest beliefs and what manifests in your life. Like a quantum equation, your reality perfectly mirrors your true convictions, not just your conscious thoughts. This explains why some people try manifesting without results. They intellectually understand the process, consciously think positive thoughts, yet miss the crucial element, that bone-deep feeling of absolute certainty that Neville Goddard described as living from the end. Scientists studying brain activity discovered that when someone truly believes something, their neural patterns shift into a distinct configuration. This same pattern appears in advanced meditators when they describe experiencing oneness with divine power. But here's where most seekers stumble. They ask from a place of lack, doubt, or desperation. Jesus addressed this directly. "You ask and do not receive because you ask wrongly." The frequency of your request must match the frequency of what you seek. Think of it like tuning a radio. You must align precisely with the station you want to receive. Similarly, to access divine power, you must tune your entire being, thoughts, emotions, and beliefs to the frequency of what you desire. A groundbreaking study in Germany revealed that authentic belief generates the most powerful electromagnetic frequency measurable in human beings. When your thoughts, feelings, and actions align in perfect coherence, you become a living conductor of divine power. The implications of this discovery ripple through every aspect of existence. As you begin to grasp the precise science behind faith, a deeper truth emerges about the very nature of consciousness itself. Inside a German laboratory, scientists made a startling discovery. When measuring human energy frequencies, they found that authenticity, perfect alignment between thought, word, and action, produced the most powerful resonance ever recorded in a human being. This finding illuminates an ancient truth. The divine power isn't just responding to your conscious requests. It's reading your entire energetic signature, every thought, feeling, and belief you carry, whether conscious or not. Picture throwing a stone into a still pond. The ripples move outward in perfect circles, creating patterns in the water. Similarly, your thoughts and emotions generate waves in the quantum field. But here's the crucial difference. These waves don't just move outward. They attract corresponding frequencies back to you. When your conscious desires conflict with your subconscious beliefs, you create interference patterns, like two opposing ripples canceling each other out. This explains why some people's manifestations seem blocked, despite their best efforts. The universal mind responds with mathematical precision, not to what you say you want, but to your deepest, most authentic vibration. It's like trying to tune a radio. Static and interference disappear only when you achieve perfect resonance with the frequency you seek. Modern physics has confirmed that everything in existence vibrates at specific frequencies. Love, peace, and abundance carry high-frequency patterns, while fear, lack, and confusion generate lower frequencies. Your emotional state literally tunes you to different possibilities in the quantum field. But here's where it gets truly fascinating. Just as electricity flows through the path of least resistance, divine power flows most freely through authentic alignment. When your thoughts, feelings, and actions harmonize completely, you become a clear channel for universal energy. This revelation transforms our understanding of prayer and manifestation. It's not about asking an external power for favors. It's about achieving such perfect resonance with your desire that its manifestation becomes inevitable, as natural as water flowing downhill. Think of yourself as a musical instrument. When perfectly tuned, you produce beautiful harmony. But even one string out of tune affects the entire sound. Similarly, any misalignment between your conscious intentions and subconscious beliefs creates dissonance in your manifestations. The key to mastering this resonance lies buried within your own consciousness, like a treasure waiting to be discovered. As you dig deeper into the layers of your mind, you'll uncover something extraordinary about the true source of divine power. Beneath the Earth's surface lie vast oil reserves, waiting to be discovered and tapped. But something even more valuable lies buried within your own consciousness, a wellspring of infinite potential that Jesus referred to when he said, "The kingdom of God is within you." A revolutionary discovery in quantum physics shows that consciousness itself might be the fundamental building block of reality, not just a product of the brain, but the very source code of existence. This finding mirrors an ancient truth. You are not separate from divine power. You are an expression of it. Think of yourself as someone who owns land containing immense riches, but walks around feeling poor, unaware of the treasure beneath your feet. Many seek power in external sources, not realizing they're standing on their own gold mine. Just as oil companies invest massive resources in drilling, knowing with certainty that oil exists below, you must be willing to dig deep into your consciousness to access this inner power. The tools for this exploration aren't physical. They're your thoughts, intentions, and unwavering faith. But here's what makes this journey fascinating. You might encounter layers of resistance, doubt, fear, uncertainty, like layers of granite blocking your path to the treasure. These aren't obstacles. They're indicators that you're getting closer to your true power source. In Jesus' parable of the wise and foolish virgins, he revealed that we all have the oil necessary for our own lamps. You don't need to borrow power from anyone. Divine providence has already deposited everything you need at the center of your being. Modern neuroscience has identified specific brain patterns activated during deep meditation that match those recorded during moments of profound insight and creation. It's as if we're equipped with built-in technology for accessing higher consciousness. This revelation transforms everything. The power you've been seeking isn't hidden in some distant realm. It's encoded in your very essence, waiting to be activated through conscious recognition and acceptance. Think of your mind as an oil well. The drilling equipment represents your focused intention. The oil represents infinite possibility. And the act of drilling, that's your persistent faith pushing through layers of limited thinking. As you begin to tap this inner source, something extraordinary happens. The power doesn't just flow, it gushes forth, transforming every aspect of your reality. But accessing this power requires a specific set of practical tools and techniques. What if I told you that accessing divine power is as natural as breathing, yet most people overcomplicate it? A breakthrough study on successful manifestation revealed something surprising. The simplest approaches often yielded the most powerful results. Let's unlock this power with 5 quantum keys, each one scientifically designed to align your consciousness with the universal mind. These aren't just spiritual practices, they're practical tools for reshaping reality at the quantum level. First, embrace radical gratitude. Not just for what you want, but for what you already have. Gratitude generates a measurable electromagnetic field that matches the frequency of universal abundance. This alignment creates what scientists call a receptive quantum state. Picture yourself already living your desired reality. Feel it with every cell of your body. This isn't mere visualization, you're actually creating neural pathways that mirror those present when your desire manifests. Your brain literally can't distinguish between vivid imagination and reality. Now, watch for divine guidance. Those moments of crystal clarity, unexpected synchronicities, sudden insights, they're not coincidences. They're quantum entanglement in action, your consciousness interfacing directly with universal intelligence. Transform your internal narrative. Instead of saying, "I have a problem," declare, "I have an opportunity to witness divine power in action." This shift isn't just psychological. It literally alters the quantum field around you. Here's what makes this approach revolutionary. You're not creating or forcing anything. You're simply aligning with a power that already exists, like tuning a radio to a broadcast that's already playing. Consider this profound truth. In the mind of God, there are no big or small problems. Everything is equally manageable. Trust that solutions already exist, waiting to be discovered through your aligned awareness. The final key might surprise you. The power of daily connection cannot be overstated. Spend time each morning aligning with divine energy through meditation, prayer, or reflection. The form matters less than the intention and consistency. Scientists studying long-term meditators discovered their brains actually restructure themselves, creating new neural pathways that enhance intuition and manifestation abilities. This isn't mystical, it's measurable transformation. Here's a practical technique. When facing challenges, remind yourself daily that life is working in your favor. Nothing can stand against the power of aligned consciousness. Not circumstances, not past experiences, not current limitations. Consider this quantum truth. Your thoughts are like the programming language of reality. Every belief you hold creates ripples in the quantum field. When your mind tells you, "This is too good to be true," or "I can't understand it," remember, these are just outdated programs running in your consciousness. The key is well-intentioned flexibility, combined with determined calmness. You're not concentrating or creating any force. You're simply tuning into a power that already exists right where you are. Remember, you cannot fail because the power itself cannot fail. Keep persevering with faith and hope, allowing divine guidance to lead you toward the realization of your dreams. Your journey of transformation begins now. Not in some distant future, but in this very moment. The power you've been seeking has always been within you, waiting to be recognized, waiting to be activated. Thank you for embarking on this exploration of divine power. Remember, you are not just a seeker of truth, you are truth itself expressing. Now go forth and create the reality you were born to experience.